This is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off on the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent.
Sorry, chat. I did not put the right quotes on there. I did not think about it. I did not my difficulties correctly. Give me 1 second, chat. Apologies. Took me a second to realize I was definitely in my head of what they're not doing every week. I picked the first class, so I told you it all.
Swimming with Presley, like that, just virus.
St. John's.
Swimming with Chris.
My lawyers explained to me that this bed was never notified. He was treating for milk. That statute is true. Ben has always insisted that he no telling me to watch over mother. Is a judge, if that's true, and that I lied to Thomas about it. It will be
Did you?
No. There was never any no. And this covers as his new food.
I have no doubt that you will. So, call me when you're ready for us to take a victory photo on the corner steps.
Forget that I also inherited the manor from Thomas, the one that is currently slated to go to my future grandchild.
Uncle Ben is going after my child's legacy on my watch. So we're talking print broadcast. What defines my name? King James, Kenneth St. Michael, polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit my 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 after this 40 years was I never would have thought at 50
Jasper.
by 9 would be hard and loud. I leave them scared like when they call, but ain't nobody there.
I was hoping we could,
of course. I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Like it was like an excited me to be flame. It was Rod King, Uzi, real names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That's physically sick, successful or unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rockin' suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluids and bleach. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name?
for another 18 months, so we'll take the next few weeks to focus on Jasper.
What defines my name?
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped.
I need your help
Man, what
with Lexus.
Hey yo, pretty chill. I got the rhymes, I got the beats. 30 years later, we back in the streets, back in the lab.
My father left me a diary so pretty much every black and Drake ever did. I barely stand it, but it's full of serious stuff. Somehow, Alexis found it.
Pause. You're saying there's a reading record of every bad thing Lake has ever done?
That's not the point. The point is my father left it for me. The protection of
Well, the Skies certainly aren't cooperating, Ron, but for a lot of those guys on the field, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Alexis and I made the worst amicably, but you are delusional. You think she's not. and a revival.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And
Here
here we go. 4 quarters of football headed your way. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading off, began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shuck.
It is really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game. And he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grit. Tyler's got a lot of it.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need to sing now here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back up and hit a 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
On the punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Quality effort on the last play. Just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Gets it on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Just learn that processing your ideas additional. They want most of that.
The rush is too much here. Down he goes.
People of the long house. Homes, these big long houses. Hands for large families all live together. They create
The rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
It's awesome. I think so too.
Working from the gun.
Exactly, I get it, but I have a question. Where does the term hero claw come from? Is it serious English? Great question. Hero claw is a term used to identify people that share among tribes and Eastern part of the United States during that time period. Although the people call themselves the hunting shelter, the word hero claw refers to so cool, right? Have this language, some stories, it's oral tradition. It seems like the law was all about unity. Yes, exactly. We can infer that their society fostered community living in commerce, language, and increasing natural system.
Here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, it's low.
It's perfectly nice and fun.
Connection, but some stone hands got it away there. Love now, off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. Love fumbled it. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stop there. So you set it down. Here we go. First and 10. Here's a design run. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
So values are set
Out
by
of the gun again to ETN. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards into third down.
Supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead. Do the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Still having like press on the leg.
Going his love on third. Really good plays. Back-to-back bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could
You can't see the whole lot too.
when you're a QB, you just feel the air in the chicken getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Fields this at the 19, and he's going to get a bonus out on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this weather, Brock, has been disrupting a lot of what both of these teams are trying to do. At this point, you gotta wonder who's going to switch up their game plan first.
Yeah, we've had seen Corey's for a hung under the clear skies. You don't get a lot of this. It is coming.
This team can't beat that.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a triangle hang, but I gotta get a couple spades.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run. Not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a
Now
big
that's all
six
big
as he
six.
runs it in for the touchdown. Spencer Trader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that big six. Torrey Jackson now to return it. He'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The offense getting set to go. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Second and 3 now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's the event when you study student by this week.
Here's another first and 10. They go again with Taylor. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Shot. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
There was no note.
Throwing, jump. Gets this underneath to Taylor. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone.
Look up now. I'll look at watch what they do.
When you search, you're going to be home.
All set now, 1st and 10. Here's Taylor.
Of course.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, he ran.
Tackle for a short gain. Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This line.
You know exactly what he's thinking, but hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, going to double coverage, odds are against you.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jackson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down throw, here's Love. Throw secured by George Pickens. They get this down to 44 before he stops. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up first down.
I'm sorry for the best. Performance. I'm sorry.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. He's going to just put a little traction on that, so to speak, as he fights forward for a couple. From the pistol, here's Love. He's going to keep it this time. Doing a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. One set of downs for him from the 31.
Those receivers have lost 2 birdies last year.
That's the one. Unfortunately, I did not come.
Here's ETN on first down.
Good
hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. These guys, man, that's Alec Pierce. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment.
Let me see.
This is a gestational carrier to exert this.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got first and goal to work with. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 14-yard line.
There's the backup. First throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Defense bringing in a fifth DB. Third and goal. Third and long for him here. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Hey, I get it. There are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Here's Carter on return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. Our offense running back out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Fresh set downs now. 39. That play straight ahead. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The big play, and that's of 17 yards. And that gives him the first.
Consider yourself lucky finding those reports. You understand like that? Still works.
The counter, it's Hampton. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. And it's Hampton. And they bring him down around the 34. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Back to Hampton. Shoves him off. And taking it out as he gets it down near the red zone. Offensive sets, 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8. Running it with Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game clock brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSL. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback,